Remember one thing, whenever you get paired up with somebody that's brand new, even if you've been here for 3, 4, 5 months, or even if you're picked to pair up with somebody that's brand new, this is your opportunity to help them out, to be able to guide them through, to be able to have your now moment to actually give through jiu-jitsu, to be able to teach a little bit. It's very, very important that jiu-jitsu is more so about giving, but in order to give, you got to be able to learn and understand what to give. So a lot of people, unfortunately, do a lot of taking in jiu-jitsu and then make it all about me. Very important for myself, for Phil, for everybody here, to mentor everybody, that once you have enough to give, that you use that opportunity to give. Okay, so that's very, very important. Let me make sure this thing gets screwed up by that thing right there. Oh, of course. I don't know how this thing still gets phone calls. It's got no SIM card, Wi-Fi's off. I don't even know what's going on. Feel that monitoring going on. All right, we're gonna go in an open guard. You have a double sleeve control right here, okay? And all I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna hip out. I'm gonna put my right foot on the mat. See how my head went towards the split so I can scoot out and I can scoot back in. I personally like to have one arm inside because it gives me an opportunity to choose from here. If I shift my hips to my left, I have spider guard. This is gonna be number 1. Then I'm coming up on my elbow, okay? As this foot chops here, and I'm gonna carry him over my left shoulder and gently set him down. And then I'm gonna still stretch that out right there so that I can key lock that on, okay? But it's not about the key lock, it's about the setting up your hips and moving them properly in order to get the sweep. They'll be going to the left. On my left hip, I have the spider. If I shift my hips to the right, I have the lasso. Okay? The lasso is nice because from here, I have a variety of sweeps depending on what he does. I can begin to let him pass, block here, passes. You scoot in and bring him up and get the second. You can do both, you can do one. I suggest start with one. You have your control right here. I'm gonna move my hip to the right so I can push myself out. Left foot on the hip, right foot on the hip. And I like to get that right knee on the inside of their bicep. Simply because why not? Okay? Because it's uncomfortable and either it's gonna be on the inside of his bicep, okay, or it's gonna be here. And here, I can tilt them this way and so forth. See, it straightens up that arm. Triggers a lot of reaction. You probably pull back, yeah. And this is where I go. Spike. See how my left elbow is back? Oftentimes I see spotter done this way. This is not right. You gotta roll your whole back. So you get up on your left elbow. You can either block here, or I can do this. The spider is pulling them up and over your left shoulder, like you're doing a backwards roll. It's not dumping them towards shade. It's bringing them up. Okay, he carries, and I can set him down nicely here. As I come up, I keep this, and I keep it stretched out. Because here, I want to be able to at least set up a key lock to straighten the arm out. And then I'll be able to go and set up all kinds of wonderful stuff. That's just a favor. Okay. So we're going to start with the spider to the left. Double sleeve control. Right foot on the mat. My head goes towards the right foot. Push. Left foot on the hip. Right foot on the hip. His right arm. The one on that side. For you, it's the left side. Is the one inside. Okay? The second that you apply a little bit of pressure here, yeah, see how he postures up, giving you an opportunity to turn. Your right foot goes into the bicep here. The key here, very important, is keep the tension here, and I want to keep like a monkey paw with my toes. If I'm like with a straight foot, it's easy for him to remove it. Here, it's harder. Okay. From here, I want to create tension with my arm. So now I kind of lock this tension in, but I'm going to extend here as I come up to my left elbow. Lock right here. Okay. I want to keep the tension here so that I got him over my left shoulder. Some of you are going to drop your partners. I suggest don't do that because you can do that in competition. As I carry him over, see I can carry his weight. as I'm pulling here. As I mount and I keep this here. I just want to keep it, stretch it out. He's probably gonna rotate it somehow. I can go here. Ooh, remember that? Here, all kinds of stuff. Here. Okay? So we're gonna go sweep it to the left with the spine. Ready? 1, 2, 3.